Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking.
Empty the product completely before we move on. Ooh. Okay, it doesn't like reversing up there. You did a minute ago. Well, okay then. This time we'll go forwards. It's a very nice silo, that is. So it's, I think, was it Stanchula Pacho? It was. Yes, of course it was. Yeah, before Evil. Yes, the beginning of Evil, as in the Erlang Village International Leisure. Yes, for those who've not watched any of the series where the Evil is a player, yeah, a massive conglomerate that tries to destroy little farmers, basically. And my ex-employer. Right. We're playing in character now. Yeah, I'm not literally meaning that. Yeah, as in the game, plot nemesis, you could say. This has got it's the one thing is about it. It is an old truck. It has got a very, very poor turning circle. Nevertheless, it is an amazing bit of kit. So I'm not having a go. I'm just explaining. It really is not. Yeah, don't expect it to be like super steering or anything like that. But it nevertheless gets the job done, and it is a cracker. Yeah, it's not the most powerful either, but again, it does. I love it. I think it's quite amazing. This is my favourite out of the ones with the backs. I'm not so much of a fan of the other ones with the little backs, the fixed backs, because obviously this we can sort of have a 48 tonner with this, which is quite amazing. It really does not like the new fruits though. This shake. It does shake a little bit. I have seen the shake, rattle and roll, but not to that extent. It does a little bit. Yeah, because these backs, it's a little bit. These are, as we saw, even without any products in, it does wander. Although that could have been the proximity to the stuff on the field again. So, yeah, might have been just the premium pack. Keep trying to think of its name. Right, yeah, a little bit. Fantastic. Let's get that in. Then we'll get the last one, which we've probably got to go all the way through to get to. At least we know that it's there, really. Yes, it's a shame about the product because I had worked out it was a full year, and for two of the products, the carrots and the parsnips last time were the biggest. That's why I wasn't so worried about the parsnips, but unfortunately now it's seriously quite a blow. We're going to take it though, like all farmers have like crises where things happen, so we're going to call it like lost crop or something like that. It's a real throw. Yeah, see what I mean? It should be right next door and it's not. You have to then go all the way around until you get to it again. So obviously that we can see that on the thing it's... Now can we reverse this time? Because it did let us once. Yeah, very bizarre. I think you might need a slight bit more of a run up than I actually gave it that time. Yeah, it has done some damage to the business model, shall we say, but it is, as I say, that's what I'm saying, things happen in real life, so we're going to class that as that's the cost. Something happened and distribution chain, or rats got into the warehouse and destroyed a load of crop. Yeah, that's now a very bad factor. Price went down in the there's loads of scenarios where this could be. Now carrots, we are the best. We were again last year, so yeah, we would have, if it hadn't been for this though, we would have actually made up for the... Should be alright once you start to get a bit of steam up. Yeah, if things... it's it's what's that old... No point in crying over spilt milk, it's gone. You've got to just say cheerio. Get over it, really. It is true. It is. Don't get me wrong. It's annoying to us all when something affects your business model or whatever. But c'est la vie, really. Get to expect it. So speedy to fill. But then, what would you expect from Roller Christie, really? Or is that, it might actually be, is this the Black Sheep Modern that does this one? Who is it? Who is the maker of this silo? I know it is one of the big names. I can't remember where it is. It's at the beginning or the end. Let's have a look. I use Bernie's more than anybody's, if I'm honest. Matana I have used a lot. And I've used Missy B's a lot as well. The Grain Quid Pro an awful lot on Let's Plays. Where are you? I think it's quite a way in. Yeah, love that one. I do. It is Bernie's, but I've not used that one. It is Roller Christie. Ah, so fantastic. So Roller Christie back. Roller Christie silo. Yeah, Roller Christie is another one of my sort of the big names that I'm a massive fan of. Yeah, I mean, here's my cow pasture. If it is a he, that's the trouble. You don't ever really know. Yeah, not enough of a run up. So let's just this time we'll do a turnaround. Yeah, My Cow Pasture by Roller Christie was my absolute favourite for an awful long time. Literally, yeah, for the first couple of years, and it still is fantastic. Obviously, it's not, but there's a couple that have now a little bit more. Ooh, that's still got a bit of a lip to it. Yeah, that's causing a bit of issues. Yeah, it's really quite pronounced. So I think now we know this. That's the trouble with grass. Sometimes it hides more than. So we'll do a quick go on that now. While that's unloading, we shall have a bit of a smoothing of this area here. Now be careful of the. Actually, we needed to do something to this anyway, didn't we? Really. Let's make it one quite bigger. Just do the edge of the field a little bit. I think we should then be alright. Now then, watch it. We go in under the ram. That's the only thing with things like this. It impacts other things too. You've got to be careful. Yeah, I think we have as well. I think we've lifted a little tiny bit under that corner. Yeah, we have a little tiny section. We'll fix that next time. Yeah, now let's run up, get up to speed. We should be alright. We've also actually just reduced the elevation on that a little, so it shouldn't be quite so bad. Oh, but then I'm going to cover the bit that I need to do, aren't I? Let's see, can you get away with that? This is much more forgiving than FS19's tool. Yeah. It's allowed us to do it. You couldn't do that. You couldn't paint underneath vehicles or anything. It just deadened, which is, I do like that. I'm a massive fan. It's not perfect, of course it's not, but it's very good. It really is. I'm a massive fan of what Giants have done to improve it. So we're a little bit after this. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bump. That's only trouble with the elevate sort of tool, lift and drop. It's yeah, it leaves a bit of a bump, but at least it's better than having. I don't like having gaps under things. So we're back in business after a brief. Yes, someone broke in and stole some of our product. Wink, wink. Yeah, that's probably believable. Because it is a poorer country, and so crime does tend to be rife. The same as in Britain when things are bad, things happen like that. Now I should actually get away with that, no matter what kind of a run up, because it's only a little bit. Fantastic. Brilliant. Bit of double handling. So then, in that case, there is no reason why we can't take... Now, I did think about this. The only thing that I've always thought, I really was hopeful that the universal mods, that universal hitch would work on this. Because that would have made this so fantastic if you could have hitched. You can't on... I don't think you can on any of this type of lorry. I don't think so. If I'm... Well, I'm not sure, actually. You might be able to on one of the trucks. Let's have a look. One of these, I'm sure. One of the, like... Not the cabo. That can have the universal hitch on. But obviously it can't carry that kind of back. Yeah, there's not that many of that particular type. No, you really are just backs, aren't you? Or... No. No, we know this is because we've got it. But yeah, there are others as well. I'm not sure if I've put them in. That really is just a tanker. That is just a flatbed. Sure, that's part of the set though. IT Runner Edition. Yeah, I don't think any of them have a rear hitch or the option to have one. Oh. Oh, yes, they do. You see, now that would make that so, because you could have the flatbed and another. That would make that so unbelievably fantastic. It is an option. It really is in this, because we still want the other anyway for the trailer. So that one could be more like... I am tempted, very much so. Does this one have an option? The flat, not the... No, not this one. It's the... It is one of... Here we are, the service frame. Does the service frame have it? Because I've always wanted to have this, but never actually got the back. Coffin sleeper, and turbo wing. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. I might have a look at that off camera. I've got to get a little bit better at that. Because I don't like doing things without you being here, but that would make that so amazing if it had got a trailer hitch. Again, it's only light. You can't be tugging 1,000,000 tons, not like some of the bigger ones. It still, nevertheless, could do a little bit of a one, really. So let's take this lot, because now, yeah, we need to drop that back, stick that on, and check the prices, though. Check the prices are all right. At Erlingrat, they are 24212120, which they're all green, so that proves it's actually a good time to sell. Actually, to be honest, I don't think we've ever seen it not. It's a bit like Horbelleron was the same. It was brilliant that it got whatever place was next to it. That might have also been Erlingrat, actually. It was always good price. I don't think it was. Might have been, actually. Brilliant. There's plenty of room for this. You could easily actually do one more set. Because what you could do, I think I'm not speaking out of turn, if we just sit on the back like that, ooh, won't let you. It sort of would if you did a partial lift. If we've got to learn some little trick. Yeah, that might be it. Just enough of a flatness. Now, if we can get up though, of course. Is that flat enough that it won't roll backwards? It is, just. So we need to learn that little trick. Now then, we've got to make sure we don't drop it down. Oh. Now we should, if we roll forward slightly, be able to strap that. I think it would strap my tines. I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember if that. Let's have a look. Are you caught? Yes, you are. Fantastic. So you see, that would really, you could stick another complete one on there and still just get the skid steer on it if you did it right. So that is good to know. Right, let's take these off, and then we are skedaddling because it's been a fairly decent session. We've done very well. I'm quite pleased. I'm really pleased that we sorted the problem out. And it makes me think on Saxthorpe I'm going to have to do the same, which that's bad because there's a lot of work to do on that. Next session we're going to be doing potatoes and all that type of stuff, so ooh, apologies farmer, good job it's not real life, paying your damages. Yeah, so we've got more cash because we've been paid by the insurance company for lost product, but obviously we've only been paid for the value of the actual products themselves. But nevertheless, we've got about, I think it must be about 80 grand, I think, ish. Don't go too fast. We don't want any theatrics, we don't want any overturnings happening on this episode, please. No, we'll go left here because it's a little less. You've got to be careful how you turn. It's a little bit. It is fantastic though when you think this truck pulling that. There aren't many that can do that of this size. It is quite amazing. Ridiculous Dominic is a force to be reckoned with. Oh no, did I go the right way? Well, you can do it as well. Yeah, there is a bridge. You just need to do a very gentle turn, I think. Yeah, weird things are going to happen. Actually, it probably is better to go on the road. Oh, quickly, we've got to race the train. Right, okay, the race is on and the train is winning. Oh, imagine how it comes back, but we do need to sort of run across the rails and stop it. I don't literally mean with that, I mean like me run across the rails. We know we're not going to get hit by the train because there's only one train. And it is about near the red box. Now then. I do like it when a plan comes together. You couldn't have asked for a better go than that, could you really? That's quite amazing. Oh, we didn't even block the traffic. Yay. Ooh, now then. Is it going to block us? Because it's going to... Kazawa. I like that. It's a nice name. Now then. I think it was equally as good because it was, you can't really get it the angle right, so if you do it on this white patch and hug as far left as possible, you can get down the ramp so that you can get perfect elevation. So of the options, this is the best of them, I think, really, all things considered. And let's drop you down, leave you a little bit up because we know now there's a bit of a trick to it. Now we need to start you up and pull you forwards. Always seem to not quite get it right. And yet I was by the door, so it's almost like you're getting in the middle of the train away from the door, which is a bit odd. Hey ho. You just got to get used to it. It just feels wrong. Now then, slow. Oh, no, actually, yeah, the ramp is actually there. It's not terrible, really. No, we can jump through the log holy one, or actually on the one that we're doing itself. Really? It's not going to cause us any issues. Right. It's a bit of a drop, I realise. Of course, yeah, they're going to cause us issues. Now then we're going to hit the wall. We need to pull that very gently. Smash it. Right, do we time-lapse this? I don't think so. It's really sort of 4 and then a couple of oddments, so I think we'll be alright. Hopefully, it says. So nonchalantly and confidently. I like your confidence. Let's have a go. Yeah, it did the... Ooh. Well, that's funny, because it actually did do the hiccup. Oh, okay. We've got one that's been awkward then. Typically, yeah, because I said, yeah, what did my grandma teach me? Never tempt Providence. And I did. So my own silly fault. We're talking about this to a colleague. She said something at yesterday, and I said, ooh, you should never do that. She said, what do you mean? I said, you should never say it out loud. Never tempt Providence. I said, because it'll come and bite you. It's true. I said, from my experience in my life, my grandma's always been right on that particular thing. It's when you say it out loud about like something like that, it invariably goes wrong and all hell breaks loose. So I'm very careful to try not to tempt Providence, only not carefully enough, obviously. Yeah, let's have a look. It should be. That's not bad. That's about right. Yeah, it is. Should be a little bit lower at the back, and it should get those as well. And it has been kind to us this time. So if we're careful, we shouldn't lose the top pallet if we don't do a Speedy Gonzales turn at 90 mile an hour like I did with that one to lose that. Now we can pull that. Oh, great. Yeah. Oh, great. Now, this is going to be difficult to do as we're leaning on the pallets. Yeah. Ooh. It's back weight. It's the back weight that's doing it. Yeah, we're going to have to somehow push those like that. I'm not sure how we can recover that. We can flip it. May let us. Yeah, might actually. Not sure about strapping them, but we've seen it doesn't really matter whether you strap or you don't. It does its own thing anyway. So yeah, it throws them all over the place whether you strap them or you don't. So at the minute we just have got to get used to using super strength a little bit. Can we do one of these correctly? Please. Now then, moments of truth. Strap. Let's just get this lot on. This is the one with 5 instead of 4, but it's also got one on the top, so this is a little bit too heavy, so I think I'm going to go for the front 3 and then do the back 3 technically. Oh no, I was about right. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was trying to do. Oh. Careful. We don't want it coming through the back plate. Yeah, you've got to sort of see this as slightly different than normal, really, because it's now then that pole. I think no, let's just ignore it. I don't know if you can go through it. You possibly can, but in a way, like in real life, you wouldn't. So I'm going to treat it as though it is real, even if it is or it isn't. Say what you're doing. More you faff around. Ooh. Let's see. Gently push it back. It should be alright. let's grab that little single one. These are the weird ones, really, because you've sort of got to match the elevation to do it properly, which is almost impossible. So you're sort of really grabbing it from one set of the holes, because you sort of can't quite match the elevation, because you can't get on the ramp enough to do it. You could do it, well, it'd be difficult still, luckily. So stick that. I think it's best to just stick it on top, really. It's yeah, that's fine. Right, now then. Let's try to match the elevation and match the angle. It's not far off. It's a little. It has done the hiccup though. That's the main thing. Is the hiccup. Does that, you're in business. Careful. Oh, there is a bit of. Yeah, gently does the turn, or you lose it. Yeah, there's a lot of adjusting of your forks to match the elevation as you come off the ramp, but it is all good, and it is all when it makes you aware of what a fork truck driver has to do with loading ramps. How it's not as easy as you think. There's a lot of elevation changes and things like that, which are actually quite tricky little manoeuvres. So yeah, Giants have certainly given us a good testing ground. But I mean, even though it's probably pointless me strapping down, and that should still catch it, even though we know it isn't. It's supposed to have a bit like when you're strapping equipment down. It doesn't matter if it's not strapped, really, but yeah, it should still strap these. But we know it's not working anyway, so not properly. Whether you go fast or you go slow or whatever, it's still not working right. Right, so. We send this down without us, and we'll join them. Well, we can't, because we can't get out, can we? Keep forgetting. And we need to do a run up, so we're going to hit that, and it's going to want to stop us. Yeah, not terribly great. Now that worked okay, you see, that is true. Won't let me out. Oh no, but that didn't work that time for some reason. Need to be a little bit further forward, which is strange because it worked last time. It might have been a different place. No, we're right. It was on the actual. That's the section we need to be on. Yeah, that's the right way. Yeah, and that is it. Smashing. Do we sort of cheat a little bit? We're not really hurting. I don't like doing it, really, but yeah, it just speeds things up. And I know, I apologise. It's just that. No, let's not. It's one of those things that I'm a little bit too quick to. Oh wow, that's the weight of that at the back like that. I suppose it is. It's a bit of a seesaw, isn't it, when you think about it? It's all right. Yeah, let's push him forwards. It is realistic, actually, when you think of the physics. Obviously, with the weight of the tins, if we stick that over there, we should be all right now. But yeah, right. It's one of those. I'm a little bit too apt to sort of treat it as a game, but when you're inviting people in and you're trying to play realistically, you've got to play realistically. It's true. You can't do things that you wouldn't do in real life. You would never cross the railway lines in real life. Well, there might be an emergency situation. Ooh, there's a path up there. Right, now then, this is where we get ready to smuggle over the border your goods. Oh, there, we've missed one. That dropped that well early. So it's actually dropping them before... Ooh, Gordon Bennett. Right, we need to switch super strength on. Double click. And there was another one. Oh, I bet we can't get to it. Oh, we can. Yeah, and we'll go grab that other one. Oh, wow! Things we didn't actually see as well as that other one that we did see. That's right. I'm gonna stick my run speed up because oh, wrong way. Yep, it's not fair. Wow, that's really bad. Have I ever run at speed with? Oh, okay, don't particularly like it, but apologies. Red beet soup. Brilliant. Okay then. It's just, yeah, you can't afford to say goodbye to £4,000, can you really? It's just too much. So, 332,507. I think we're not far off animal time. Right, let's knock the speed to normal. Get these back. I'm going to say my goodbyes now. I shall take this lot back to the farm, so next time they shall be there. Do we go through to September morning? Because I think most things were ready to be... Yeah, we will actually. We will do that. So we won't end the session just yet. We should take this back. And we should go through to September morning. Where is it? Let's have a look. Which is it that is ready on our fields? The really dark green growth. It's... actually, I'm not sure. CP4, the potatoes. Yeah, the cotton's going to be October, and so is the soybeans. I don't think the soybeans are going to be ready. So it's just potatoes, but that's fine, so we can get on with the potato soup then as well. And there's a tie angle. Yeah, I like this. This is the way here, this sneaky sort of way that joins all this end together. So you don't have to go half a mile away down the other end of the map. It's quite good. And then you also have to, yeah, go next to the... Yeah, not quite so severely as that though. Really, that goes a little bit... Yeah. Terrible. It is true, I was just thinking, you never see Mr. Silly P do that. You don't actually, he's very, very good at that type of thing. Years and years of practice of not oversteering. I'm still, as you can see, not, yeah, I am learning, but it does take time to learn finesse like that. Where really, obviously in real life it wouldn't be that bad, but this is a game and he always manages to, I won't say always, yeah, he is human, he does, it's down here, this is the one that I tend to forget, and then it's not this one, it's the one after. Now that is a big field of whatever, carrots, I think carrots. Yeah, red beets look different. I'm sure that is carrots. Like that. And on strap ready for the morning, and partially drop that down like that. It should be alright. Right. Let's go through tilt. Oh yes, we need to switch that off. And we need to rest our weary head. So we've only got 2 harvests left. Oh, no, 3. Soy and cotton and potatoes. Ooh, Oh, keep doing that. Right, and let's have a look. Yeah, we lost the other thing. Whatever was there, I know it was something. I just can't remember what it was. Terrible. And yeah, I don't take any notice because you know it's... Right, is it 8 o'clock? No, it's 9, isn't it? Yeah. We also need to buy the harvester, which we're using the same kind of technology. We're doing one that drops it on the surface. Yeah, not one that picks it up as well. So, great demand at Erdengrat. For what? Is the question I'm going to ask. Right, now then, so let's have a look. Yeah, CP4 is red, remove foliage. So, and the soy looks like it's probably ready the month after, so October. And the cotton doesn't look like it's going to be ready, but then things can sometimes throw you a bit of a wobbler and they do change. So we shall see. I'm looking forward to doing that in a way, but it's going to cost us. But you usually make, as long as you've got... Yeah, I mean, the leasing of the equipment. If you do less than a bale, though, really, it's sort of like you ruin all your work and you just break even with the leasing costs, which is a bit of a horrible place to be. Obviously, the other farmer may have had 2 or 3 fields of cotton, so let's have a look, and then we are going to bow out for this session. Next session, we are going to be harvesting potatoes. Ooh. Do we need a 550 horsepower beast? It's, well, for 35,000, we've got all ranges covered, really. Ooh, 625 horsepower. Absolutely, I think so. Yeah, we'll keep. It's got weights that are free as well. We didn't actually standard what they look like narrows to me. Wheel brand lizard farming, right? Quick hitch, yes. We'll stick that on. Yes, let's go for the whole shebang for 37,476. That is amazing. So we've got all bases covered. I do love biggies that can pull things out the way, and 625 horse. I never thought we would, an import has come into the local thing and we bought it. So amazing. Now, the one thing we do need is to buy the potato technology, which is in this particular section. I believe this is a Pepe mod. I think, I'm sure it is. Yeah, of course we could go. Yeah, we could, but that's we're being good. We're not doing that. Yeah, that's a planter. I love that. Yeah, I've used that on a few. Oh, no previous. Oh, wow, I didn't realize it was no till. I perhaps did and I'd forgotten. Yeah, it is Pepe. I thought it was. Yeah, now the one we want is the dearer one because this does the horn cutter as well, whereas these two don't. So for 4,000, that is a real snippet, really. And that is what we are going to buy. Yeah, if we're going to do this every year. Brilliant. So there we are. We're completely in business for next session. We bought a last tractor. Yeah, we don't need any more biggies, mediums, or we've got literally all ranges covered. High end, middle end, and low end. So I'm happy with the team. They're brilliant. Right. But that is down to 278,773. We can now, not this session, we're going to look at animals and putting animals down, and we're bearing in mind that it doesn't always have to be massive amounts in this particular land. Most of the special ones that are part of the way that it's done in this country, or these countries, Czechoslovakia and Poland, that they do tend to be smaller sizes. So I'm going to try to stick to in character, for the country. But that is for another session. I think we can do it though, I do, truly. But all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye. for now.